Okay,
Oh,
cool.
we are
Hi.
live. Hi, everybody, and
Hi.
welcome to another episode of, I guess we should start calling it Fear, Doubt, Relationship, and Business because we've been talking about that for the past three. I think I'm going to blame Connor. Connor, you started this because we did that talk, and now everybody wants to talk about fear, doubt,
He's the only one
relationship,
who
and
had have
business.
relationships, right? Nobody else does it.
Okay, so today I'm joined with Sabeena Sermis, and she's a
Hi.
CFMW. Would you like to tell us a little bit about you, what you do, and um, let's talk about relationship and
Yes.
business when you
Yes.
have kids?
Oh, yes. The relationship with kids and your business and everything else around us.
Yes, but tell us a little bit about yourself first, because
I came into Access about 3 years ago, and since then it has changed my life a lot. I use it every single day, or maybe every minute of my day would be the right thing.
at least every
So
10 seconds.
every 10 seconds. It has changed so much, especially all the judgments I had about me and my family and my relationships. And then all it has changed my quality of my life drastically. More happier than ever. I allow myself to be happy. That's the best part. I have no judgment of being happy. So everything that doesn't allow you to be happy all the time, will you destroy and create that?
Yes. Right, wrong, good, bad, pop, pop, all nitrous, boys and beyonds. And for anybody who's new, that is called the clearing statement. If you'd like more information about it, this weird and wacky tool, go to theclearingstatement.com. And Dr. Dane here, one of the co-creators of Access, will explain in a wonderful video everything that that clearing statement does. So, disclaimer.
So my first boss session was almost, I would say, 10 years ago. My first boss session, and it took me 7 years to actually do my bars class. Um, but by the time I did my bars class, I did the foundation, then and I did all the other advanced classes right on top of each other. So I've been on roll since then, and
I
it's
love
been
that.
amazing. And this is what the best part of this is, how it affects your relationships, because you, or every relationship in your life becomes a creationship. Actually, you don't just live with people that are around you. You just don't live with them. You actually start living with them. You start enjoying your life with them, and you appreciate, because when you don't have judgments in your life, it doesn't matter what they're choosing. You accept the way they are, in a sense that you are in a journey together, and you acknowledge them, and you appreciate them as it comes, and especially when it comes to children and children of Access, they are very intelligent.
They're very intelligent, aware, manipulative, and
Oh yeah,
they're so sweet sometimes.
and they outcreate you every time. They do
Mhm.
outcreate you. So this is where the acknowledgement comes in, where we are dealing with children. Is um, when they're playing up, are they really playing up, or they're mimicking you? So every time my daughter is playing up, I look, okay, what is happening? What's right about this? And then I look at her dad and I say, it's your fault. Okay, no. um, so that was
Oh,
supposed to be in a bracket. Um,
it's your fault.
it's your fault. But the way it has changed is every time she plays up, I know she's picking up and she's aware of what's happening in his universe or sometimes my universe. And she can, without me saying anything to her, she knows what already is happening. I communicate a lot non-verbally.
Mhm.
And when she does the same thing with her dad, he wants her to, and he needs to decode it into words. And she was like, "Why did you not get me? It was so easy." Um, so it's been amazing for the relationships in my life, um, especially with little ones because they communicate more energetically than words.
Yeah.
And the best example
Yeah.
is your little one, Jared.
Oh yeah. Like I just wanted to say that your first bars and foundation, that was when we first met and
Yes.
we took the foundation together, and it's been such a difference, just like getting to know you and like watching like all the different choices that you've made and everything that you've created in your life, and like wow, it's cool like having people like that around you because you know that they're choosing greater, and then that means that I get to choose greater, you get to choose greater, and it's really like such a contribution. And that really does it describes like creationship so well because like we're just, hey, let's create something. So we're creating this thing, and then like you're choosing something and you're like, hey, are you choosing that too? And I'm like, oh, I can choose that, let me choose that.
Yes. Yes. That's so true. Even every friendship becomes a relationship. So it's not just friendship. You create things with your friends. So it's not just gossip all the time.
Although that is fun.
Yeah, that, of course that is. With a cup of tea, of course.
Yes. Tea. And okay, so children and business and relationships.
And doubt. Everywhere we doubt that
Oh
we
yeah.
do not have the relationship, or is it working, or is it not working? So everywhere in your doubt, is it really yours, or is it somebody else that you're picking on? Or is it something that is changing and you don't know where it's going? So,
Yeah.
so everywhere that you are in doubt, that you're not sure what the other person requires from you, or you're
Mm,
in a doubt of if you're in the right path or what you're choosing is right or wrong. That is another thing, right and wrong. So always
yeah.
destroy and create that doubt because doubt is not real. You know
Mm,
what you want. You always know. You're always aware of it. And wherever the doubt comes, it's um, doubt about yourself, doubt about your children. Are they going to be good? Are they going to achieve anything in their life? Oh my God, are we choosing the right school? Oh, really? They chose you in this they chose you to be their parent for a reason. So why not enjoy that? It's a privilege.
yes. Yes. And and they facilitate in such a different way. Like if we were just to receive it. And most of the time they act out because we're not receiving them in some way. Like, when you're talking about your husband not getting your daughter, like, and she's like, you should be able to get that. I'm putting this in your head already. Come on. And it's so different.
It is indeed.
So,
But she gets her way anyway.
well, she picked the right
She's a
parents
lady,
to
I tell
to
you,
to
in a small
bulldoze
body.
and to to manipulate and to get what she wants. But yes, a lady always gets what she wants.
Mhm.
But when it creates the greater for everybody.
Yes,
So
and it
that's when we
always
gotta,
does.
Yeah.
It
We
always
just
does.
educate. Well,
She,
sometimes our point of view is gets in the way. Go ahead.
yeah, I was saying that she has changed his life in a way. She makes him choose greater,
Hmm.
not just for herself, but for him too. She
Yeah.
always make him look the brighter side of life, brighter side of, okay, why you only choosing this? Choose bigger, more and
Hmm.
more.
Yes.
And and my husband is like, okay, yes, I can do this. Yes, I can do that too. So instead of just, okay, I'm going to sleep. Okay, no, you can do this. You can go out, have fun, relax. So
Yeah.
yes, children are amazing. They show you how to live your life with no judgments. So what if anybody's looking at you? We can jump up and down in the street. Hey,
Yes. That like a childlike joy and like happiness and just, you know, and they don't have any judgment until they get older, of course. Pot and pock.
whatever.
Um, yes,
Oh,
but they just go to people and they just tell them what's, what they want to say. And then they go somewhere else and then they just do what they do. And it's just like it's a constant motion
so what
with
if
kids.
everybody can live that way?
Yes. And that reminds me of like SOP
Oh
sessions
yes.
too,
How about that? What is
of
SOP?
constant
Motion, same.
energy and motion. Yeah.
So what if the children are always in SOP energy? That's why it's easy for them to move like water.
Mm, yeah.
So have we
And I
already
mean,
started SOP? Seems.
well, I mean, we did start it before the video started,
Yes.
before the live started. By the way, we're yeah, the symphony taster is something that I've been doing once a month, and Sabina is actually gonna be my co-facilitator for
Yay.
yes, the one coming up tomorrow. It's tomorrow already. So, yeah, if you would like to experience a taste, well, I mean, you're already receiving a taste right now, but it's gonna be a more, not, I don't want to say structured, but it's like it's different when it's an actual group, a group taster.
Oh yes.
Yeah,
You
you just,
receive more
yeah.
because there is no one energy. There's so many other energies that you're working with. So it's simultaneously gifting and receiving. It's not always, and you can receive from everywhere and every angle and every direction if you choose to.
Yes, that's the key. So when you choose to sign up and you choose to go to the Zoom and you choose to be part of the whole symphony taster and engage with the actual symphony energies, then you're receiving more. And
Hmm.
you're also being a contribution to everybody in the group. So I love that.
Yes, me too. I love it, playing with SOP all the time.
I know, and you create such magic with it.
Yes,
I'm kind of excited for tomorrow
yes.
because
We will invite
you yes.
the earth as well in our SOP because earth has so much to gift
Yes.
if we're willing to receive.
And the earth has an elegance that's so different from every other living thing or entity in this entire place. Um it's a beautiful planet too. Like it's one of a kind. And elegance, the way that Gary Douglas, he's the founder, co-creator of Access Consciousness, he describes elegance as, um, you know, creating the greatest. with the least amount of effort.
Yeah, you
So
never see a tree putting effort or, oh, I'm going to stick a branch out today.
yeah,
They
it's
just
just like,
do it. They just be. So tomorrow we will have elegance of earth and the trees with our
okay,
SOP.
yes. So I can't wait for that.
Me too.
Okay, so we're talking about fear, doubt, relationship, and business.
Yes,
So, and kids.
and kids,
Relationship with kids. So
relationship
when
with
you have,
kids.
yeah, when you have a business, um, I like right now you're actually doing like a client call kind of thing.
Yes, yes,
So you're actually you're not at your house, you're at
and my
a
client's
client's
bedroom.
house. um, but yeah, so how when you have kids, when you have all of these things going on, like what how do you create business so it's not a distraction and it's more of like a contribution to you and to your kids and to your husband and to your whole entire life?
So what if we don't take business as on the side? It's part of you. It is an entity on its own. So it contributes to you if you ask. And same with the children and the husband. If you ask them, not ask verbally, but yes, if you ask, everything and anything can contribute to you. Um, and I, I would say that we tend to keep, we are always um, keep everything separate. We always consider this is separate, that is separate, I'm separate from everything else. So it's not oneness. So once you think of it as everything is you and you are everything, you are the business and business is you. I am part, um, like we are all connected. And then nothing gets distracted. Okay, if this is to be done, okay, what requires my attention now? Um, and it everything gets done on its own time. And and by the end of the day, you're like, huh, okay, good job.
Oh, my camera stopped working. Sorry. Okay, let me see. There you go. I'm back. Sorry about that.
Hi, don't run away, Nanny. It's not that
Yeah.
scary. We are one. We are not separate.
Yes. Yes. Ooh, space, 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 space. Okay. Yeah, I
So
love that.
yeah, and the relationship is, we have relationship with everything. We have relationship with our business. We have relationship with our house. We have relationship with our car. And what if every relationship is there to contribute to you instead of being a distraction?
Yeah.
So if you don't separate yourself, then it's not a distraction. And every distraction is there to stop you from achieving and being more and being the potency that you are. So, as Dr. Dane and Gary Decker suggest, is to destroy and create all the distractor implants every single day in the beginning. So, so you get aware of where are you being distracted.
Mm-hmm.
Um, And the best thing he suggested was to keep the list of the distractor implants with you and check back every time you're in contractions. Look, is it a distraction or a contraction? So if it's a distraction, you destroy and create and work within the space, with the space.
Yeah, that's a great idea. So, everybody, definitely don't try that. Don't write down all the 24 distractor implants and look at it and change your whole entire life because then you might have too much elegance and ease.
Yes. And maybe we can give them the list of distractor implants tomorrow, which you can
Yes.
print out, copy and paste, and keep it with you as your screensaver, and always look back. And you can do every morning, destroy and create all the distractor implants and explants, and see how it affects your life elegantly.
And what else? What else? What else? Something came up and I just don't remember. Oh, you were talking about
Are you
communion.
distracted?
I was yesterday, I was so distracted, and today I'm just like, I'm using my cell phone, and every time there's a message, it just goes like down, and then I'm like distracted reading all the messages. So, yeah. So right now there's like a lot of messages that just whoop, whoop. So, okay, parampak, parampak, parampak. Yeah, so when you were talking about relationship, how it's a distance, and then being in communion and being in creationship, communion is kind of like I mean, when you're doing an SOP session, you have to be in communion with the energies.
Yes.
Otherwise, the session isn't, it's not going to change as much, it's not going to be as potent. And it's really this communion with all of the energies and the planet that you're talking about, and being that every single second and choosing it every single second, and then not being in the distractor or distraction of everything that's going on. I'm not sure. I'm just babbling right now.
But it's true that, I mean, we are, as you said yesterday, we are busy because we're distracted and we pass the whole day, or are we actually busy creating and being in communion? You can have fun, like creating amazing orgasmic food, but that contributes
Or
to
have
you.
fun eating it.
Oh yes, afterwards and
Yeah.
during. That's called tasters. um,
Yes. So it's gonna be a different kind of taster tomorrow, though. So
and when and it brings so much joy when you're in communion with yourself. I mean, I've noticed that I was separated from myself. I was in so much judgment, that I kind of like, I was there, but I was never there for myself. So I noticed that I created a relationship with myself, acknowledging myself, and honoring myself.
yeah.
And when you honor you, you honor others, and others honor you. There is elegance there. They see,
Yeah.
and people can perceive, know, be, and receive the elegance that is in you, which, if you acknowledge, everybody else will acknowledge.
Mhm. Yeah. And that's really the contribution that you be. It's like when you acknowledge it, that's the contribution. When others acknowledge it and you receive that they're acknowledging it, that's a contribution to them. And it's like this whole like energy that plays on top of each other and kind of just keeps expanding and getting greater and more and more.
Thank you, Annie.
Okay. I don't even even know if does anybody out there like get what we're talking about. We're kind of just like, ooh, the energy's really strong right now. I'm just like, I'm drunk. I haven't. It's what time is it?
Are you?
It's 11:30. It's 11:30 something in the morning. I haven't even. No, I just ate a cookie this morning and I didn't drink anything. I haven't drunk anything in like
So was it
a
non-alcoholic
week.
cookie?
I'm not in Colorado, so it's not that kind of cookie.
Oh, wow. What's the point in
Yeah,
having the cookie then?
it's good. It's
Okay.
a raisin pecan oatmeal cookie.
Oh, nice.
It's not as great as your cookies. I want
Oh
your
yeah, I was
cookies.
gonna say that. Nothing beats my own cookies
Yeah. So
because
if you're
I
ever
always
in
put
Jersey,
SOP magic
yes. If
and
you're
some
ever
pixie
in
dust.
Jersey, yes. It's just magical. Do you want to like there's you would go out to eat. You told me the story and then you just recreate that meal and it'll be like 100 times better.
Oh yes, I always
That's
do that.
that's a capacity because I can't do that.
Or I would go somewhere like recently. I during the COVID, everything was shut down, so we were making everything at home. And one day we were like, okay, let's go out, try out. So there was a shop opened up, chicken shop, and we went there. And you would be surprised. There was a huge queue to pick up. We were like,
Mhm.
we can't be bothered. And so we turned around to take the exit and we took the exit. There's a lady who came running. She was like, oh, you guys are leaving. By the way, I have just packed and she has a huge box of halal chicken food, fried chicken. She's like, would you like to take this? I'm like, oh yeah, why not? How can it be better than this? So we skipped
Wow.
25 cars ahead of us, take the turn and, get this
It got
humongous.
delivered right to your car. Yes, so if
So
that's
how
not
can it get better
magic,
than this?
I don't know what is. Yes, how does it get any better? You you have so many magical stories. I just love it. So I
That's only one of them, yes.
yes. And there's also the ones about the shoes.
Oh
Like I
yeah,
got
the gifts,
shoes delivered to you.
the
This is
shoes, the
from
cake,
an
the
entity.
flowers.
Mm.
Yes, and rings.
And you've been acknowledging
Yes,
where it's been
always,
coming from.
always.
So every time you acknowledge, you receive even more. And it's a contribution because you're acknowledging that, hey, thank you for gifting this to me. I
When
receive
you're
it.
not in gratitude,
Yeah.
um, you don't receive.
Hmm.
So, like for example, if we go out for family dinner, family lunch, or anything for little even shopping, I've I've developed this um, gratitude where every time we sit down in the car, I always turn around and say thanks to my husband for, for taking us out for dinner. We forget to do these tiny little thank yous that that makes other people's day.
Yeah.
And acknowledge them for their efforts and the entities and the earth and the universe
Yeah.
and the beings of light. I mean, angels.
Yeah. So
Oh, shush,
yeah.
we are not supposed to talk about that, angels. No, hush, hush.
It's okay. We only have like, we're almost at 30 minutes.
Okay.
Um, so, so I'm not gonna torture you anymore.
And my battery is almost dying. So,
Yeah. Okay, so yeah, so tomorrow we're having now that you brought up the entities, I actually have talk to the entities money and entities class tomorrow with Ryan T. We'll probably post all the info in the comments below. And we have the wonderful Elegance Group Symphony Taster. with Sabeena. Sabeena, there you go. Sorry, I'm like the wrong side. And
There's right and wrong.
yes. Wait, this is the left side. You're on the left side, that's why, not the right side.
So I'm wrong.
You're left. Okay, so join us. We're having this wonderful symphony taster. We're gonna do some clearings. We'll talk a little bit more about the energies of elegance along with the planet Earth and really calling that up and like seeing what could change in your universes, in your realities with that. And what else is going on? Do you have anything you want to talk about? Like,
Yeah, looking forward to it for tomorrow to see everybody.
yeah. So, one last question that you'll leave everybody with.
What will it take for you to receive?
Oof. And what a question that is.
Indeed.
Okay, so this has been such a treat. Thank you so much.
Yeah, I think we just chatted. We need an excuse
Yeah.
to just chat.
Yes, and be live in front of people.
Yeah.
Hi, people.
Oh, yeah.
Hi, everyone.
Normal.
Let's actually. Oh, sorry. I turned myself off again. Ah. Okay, let's see. There's hi Ashish and yes, there's a couple of people on the chat, and of course, thank you to our wonderful coordinator in the background. We really appreciate you. And what else is possible? So,
What else is possible?
yeah.
All right.
Thanks
We'll see you
for
tomorrow.
joining.
Thank you.
Yes, all of you come.
Bye.
Okay, bye.